Leave a like on this video and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Gojo is known for his incredible strength, speed, fighting ability, and his infinity, which turns him invincible. Giorno, on the other hand, possesses superhuman strength, intelligence, and fighting skills, with his return to zero also turning him invincible. Both characters, while having their abilities activated, turns into MC Hammer, but who will win this matchup? Gojo is a character in the manga series Jujutsu Kaisen. He is the most powerful sorcerer, making him a bigger threat to the curses of Jujutsu Kaisen than Deshaun Watson to the average woman. Golden Experience Requiem is described as a stand that can reverse and negate the effects of any action that has occurred within a specific time frame, allowing its user to efficiently turn back time in the actions to a certain point. This ability can be used to negate the effects of attacks or other actions to reverse the flow of events and change the outcome of a situation. Basically just Control Z. Gojo is known for his exceptional abilities and is considered to be the most powerful sorcerer in the world. He is a calm and composed individual who is highly intelligent and perceptive because of his sixth eyes. His sixth eyes allows him to see every possibility and floods his brain with information. Despite his laid-back demeanor, Gojo is fiercely dedicated to his duty as a sorcerer and is willing to go great lengths to protect the people he cares about. He is also shown to be a skilled fighter and stated to have best martial arts or hand-to-hand combat within the verse, able to defeat powerful curses and other sorcerers faster than it took for you to click off this video. Gojo is granted diplomatic immunity through his infinity, which makes him untouchable. Gojo's infinity is an invisible and infinite space that he makes between him and his opponent. Just because you can see Gojo doesn't mean that you can touch him. Kind of like a prisoner visiting area. Although the prisoner can see his family, doesn't mean that he can feel their touch. Infinity is described as a convergence of an infinite series of things. Anything that approach him, slow down, and never reach him, kind of like the Achilles paradox. The way Achilles will never reach or catch the tortoise is due to his potential infinite amount of finite space separating them, or how the real number 1 will never touch the actual number 2 due to the infinite amount of fractions that separate them. The opponent will never touch Satoru or Gojo due to the infinity between them, just like you won't touch a vegetable and get on a diet. Gojo is able to induce force from virtually nothing. With the infinity, he can create a barrier that protects him from threat on an atomical level and divide everything approaching him in speed, mass, and is activated 24/7, making it hard to fight somebody who you literally cannot touch. Gojo has a domain which allows them to realize their initiate domain by casting a barrier to create a separate space. For speed, Gojo is implied to be the strongest and fastest character in Jujutsu Kaisen verse. The only impressive speed feat I could gather was something that Kenjaku did, which put him on the range between 7 to 16 Mach. I will put a calc in the description of the video or the comments. But this pretty much just wraps up Gojo's part. Now to the actual scaling. Gojo is both implied and stated to be the strongest sorcerer to exist in the current era. This is further supported by databooks and the jump gigs. This is important because characters within the verse is capable of both destroying towns with attacks or just create island level domains. Yuki in the newest chapter, while severely damaged and almost cleaved in half, is still able to produce force great enough to create a black hole, which was stated to destroy the planet and the pocket realm if it wasn't for Tengen preventing it with his barrier. Yuki can also produce infinite force with her mass punch, and Kenjaku tanks these black holes and walks off calling it a warm-up, meaning he has more in his tank to offer. Gojo is stated to be the strongest in existence, which implies that he's also stronger than Kenny. Golden Experience Requiem is implied to be superior to King Crimson in basically every stat, going from speed to strength. The first encounter they had when Golden Experience breaking out of his shell was to shoot Diavolo with a laser faster than he was able to react to. In the guidebook, the Jojo Gogo and the Jojo Veller, it stated that Golden Experience Requiem is just blatantly above the measurement system. The same measurement system is able to grade characters such as Jotaro and Pucci, who has around universal destroying potency and infinite speed. For more information about that, check the video I made on the screen or in the description below. GR is implied to be a transcendental being because he's incapable of being measured by the same system they are in. His ability returned to 0. The ability itself reverts all actions and will back to the state of 0 or back to the cause. Think of it as playing a video. The cause is pressing play and the effect is the video progressing. What GR does is restarting the video and never letting it progress. It repeats the cause and never letting it reach its effect. Just like the prison visiting area, just because you can see Gojo and Giorno doesn't mean that you can touch them.